This batch of young men have been tremendously impacted on the outpouring of Don's passion into the basketball community. These are some very lucky athletes to have had this man in their lives as a mentor. And we know that the friendships and the memories made were very important to Don. And the wins, though they were lack, another testament to Don's tremendous character.
Among these 10 athletes, we have countless MVPs, locally and provincially. We have all-stars and all-Canadians. We have best defensive players. We have island and provincial champions. And we have an amazing 70% of this roster going on to play youth sports, an incredible stat. For years, these athletes have competed hard both with and against each other and have had endless opportunities to travel and experience North America together, often piled into Don's van. May I introduce Don's legacy team and have them join Linda and I up here. Tyler Felt, Justin Hinrichsen, Diem Orser, Chris Wong, Jarrah Chadwick Rupp, Jalen Brown, Bekkering, Frank Linder, Helman, and of course, Toren Franklin. We all know that Don was generous in his feedback, glowing or otherwise. I'd like to invite these young men to share with us some words of wisdom or advice that Don has shared with them over the years that has impacted them. I'm sure many of these young athletes in this room have similar sentiments that you will now treasure.
My name is Jay. Out of everyone sitting here, I was the last person to join the nation. I was about 13 or 14 during grade 8, during COVID. Since it was during COVID, they were finishing all practicing outside at Royal Oak, where I, once in a while, went to shoot. And while I was shooting around, they were practicing at the same time. Right as I was about to ride my bike back home, Don stopped me and said, we're practicing tomorrow at the same time, so if I wanted to come join, I could. So I, of course, happily accepted. And I came home pretty much every day after that to practice with the team. And the biggest part I remember about that day was how welcoming and inclusive he was. And I think the most important part about that was the people he introduced me to and the lifetime bonds that I'm going to have with him and a lot of you guys here. So, yeah.
I'm Frank Linder. I go to Dover Bay in Nanaimo. Don was a big part of my basketball career. Since I was a little kid, he involved me in all the Bay Nation teams and tournaments when he didn't need to. He always believed in me, even when I didn't believe in myself. He also had an amazing sense of humor. Here's a text that my dad got from him after I dunked on Tyler. That dunk was crazy. I sent a note to Tyler to see if he can get that Molten logo off his forehead.
If you knew Coach Don, you knew his laughter, his smile, his happiness, to see other people succeed. This is the reason Coach Don brings out gyms on Sunday mornings, to put us through torture, from seeing the ball for the first hour of practice. There was an unsaid expectation to be there, to work hard and have a great attitude. The thing Coach Don repeats to me every time was you have to try to dunk everything. As we know at the next level, there's no layups under the rim. I'm sure everyone here has been affected in some way from Coach Don. And we're all of us standing here just extended versions of him helping the basketball community here in Victoria. And one of my fondest memories of Coach Don was playing in Seattle last summer, where I shared a room with 3 generations of Franklins. Grandma and Grandpa, Coach Don himself, and me and Toren on the pull-up couch. Lastly, Coach Don and Coach Chris were always really improving the player. It doesn't matter from where you are in Victoria or what school you go to, it's just about improving the player. Thank you.
My name is Jalen Brown. I played from the first Big Nation team up until maybe grade 7 when I moved to Kelowna with my family. Don's, some of those years are the best years of my basketball life or life in general. And he always used to say one thing that kind of stuck with me. Sometimes we'd be comparing so-and-so from so-and-so city is better than this guy. And he'd always say it's not about how good you are, but who's getting better. And it always stuck with me just for sports, but especially recently, it's kind of just helping in general life and just anything you want to do. So, I couldn't ask for a better mentor and coach growing up, and thank you.
My name is Jarrah. I was first invited in 2015 by Don to the Nation. Through his efforts, I've gained lifelong friendships that will last forever. I've learned lessons of hard work and resilience that I'll continue to apply on my own court for the rest of my life. Don's passion for the game was truly unmatched. So much so that I distinctly remember a time at the Richmond Oval when he got a spectator technical foul. Not as a coach, as a spectator. In a game which resulted in a free throw, in a game that we ended up losing by 1. For me, this demonstrated his true passion and how much he cared for us and wanted us to succeed. Don truly helped shape me as a young man, and I'm forever grateful to have been scooped into the Big Nation family he created.
My name is Chris Wong, and I joined the Bay Nation family in 6th grade. Outside of my parents, no adult has had a greater impact on my life than Toren Franklin. I truly don't know where I'd be at today if Don hadn't picked up the Bay Nation from a 6th grade middle school volleyball game. Though basketball first connected us, our relationship flourished in the past year or so through a shared passion for entrepreneurship. Don would constantly reach out to me with new ideas and opportunities for sponsorships, campaigns, and endorsements. Don truly wanted us to succeed as basketball players, but more importantly, as young men. Don never stopped pushing us towards success, both on and off the court. Forever will I be grateful for the impact Don made on my life, and forever will I cherish the lifelong friendships I've made through Bay Nation.
Hi everyone, my name is Diem Orser. I've played Big Nation since I was 10 years old. All these guys. After winning the city championship, finally being Spectre after losing 4 times, he texted my dad. That's how Dieter's gonna play, like a bit of a dick. Be physical, be aggressive, and don't be afraid to bully people when off the court. At the time, I thought he was just talking about basketball, but I realized he was teaching me something bigger. How to be tough, stand my ground, and never back down from a challenge. It's something I'll always carry with me for the rest of my life. Thank you, Coach.
Hi everyone, my name is Hinrichsen. I just want to share a quick memory about Don. I've been playing with these guys since about grade 4, and ever since I've heard, shoot the ball, Hinrichsen, attack Hinrichsen, look to score, and that's what he can tell me every single day, every single game. Fast forward to grade 9, when my team was at junior provincials. During the first game, I scored 38 points. And the first thing he said to me, it wasn't congrats, it wasn't wow, good job, it was, I've been waiting for you to do that for 5 years. I just want to say thank you, Don, for all the time you've put in and all the opportunities and all the practices you've done with us. Thank you.
My name is Tyler Feld. I was on the first Big Nation team coached by Don in grade advice I've heard the most were shoot the damn ball. Same as Justin. Stop letting Justin and Toren take all the shots, but be a little selfish. Yeah, I've heard that from grade 3 to this year, so definitely something to take forward. And the last text, my pre-game text before playing out Bay was still the Rupp on Toren, which hope to change next year if we can practice.